what type of artist do you see yourself as? Because I'm pretty sure, like, now you said you left that space.
Yeah.
Now you in this space. What moving forward, like, what type of vibe are you on?
I'm on my vibe. I'm Honey Baby, and everybody's going to get to know that when my project drops. I'm real, I'm raw, I'm authentic, I'm unfiltered, I'm unapologetic, and I'm that bitch, and I'm a fun time, all in one. I'm a walking holiday. If you see in Jersey Shore, you know what that means. Yeah. I feel like, how do you say that? Like when I feel like when people have like these crazy answers, like the way I see myself as an artist, no, like this is who I am as an artist. Me, this right here. I don't got my girls in, but normally I do.
So do you see yourself doing this like for the long haul? Like,
hell yeah.
Or you want to branch off and open up businesses? You want to be like manager, or you want to be an artist for like the next 30 years?
Listen, I do not have the patience or the focus to be a manager. I can't focus on somebody else's stuff and do it properly. I'm selfish. That's just the reality.
I mean, you say that now because you still like
I can't do it.
You still listen to me. You still active like right now. You saying you can't do it. But like 20 years from now?
I'm still going to be making music.
Okay.
I'm still going to be that bitch.
Bro.
And if I'm not making music 20 years down the line, I'm going to be either doing movies, having a big-ass brand of makeup or clothes or something. Like, I'm still going to be me. Like, down the line, I'm going to be known as Honey Baby the Icon.
Got you.
Like 20 years from now,
it's
going to be like, yo, when I get older, I want to be like Honey Baby. Who's your biggest influence? Honey Baby. Who influences you when you were younger? Honey Baby. Who influences you now? Honey Baby. I'm going to be Honey Baby the Icon in 20 years. The icon that does everything.
How's the so I see you mentioned movies, like you want to get into the acting scene.
I'm a really good actor. Tell me to act out an emotion right now.
First of all, listen. At this point, once I heard you say Hannah Montana, like, that's not regular. You understand what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure a lot of artists are not gonna mention her as somebody to be like, yo, because I've heard in you done had everything, a birthday, that was themed out on Hannah Montana.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
had my 9th birthday.
You had the whole damn everything.
Yes, everything.
You understand what I'm saying?
Serious about it.
Yeah.
So with that, it's like nobody's doing that. So I know it's similar to Miley Cyrus. Is like her shit is vast. It's not just Hannah Montana. You know what I'm saying? You got Hannah Montana, and then you got Miley Cyrus.
And I was Hannah Montana, Miley Cyrus. When
That's
they
what I'm saying.
dropped
So
her
I already
as
know.
A singular artist, my grandmother got me the CD the same day. It was like I was just, everything about her just did something for me. And I was so young. And my brother, like, people used to make fun of me, like my uncles and shit, like, you want to look up to this white girl? Yes, I am. Look at her. Look what she's doing. I want to do that. I want to put a wig on. Yes. I want to be Hannah Montana. Are you fucking stupid? Yes.
Nah, I
Love
get it.
Hannah Montana.
I get it because she opened your shit outside of just R&B.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? You got people that stay in a box.
No, I would never stay in a box.
You're a person that, you don't got to tell me that. I mean,
Yeah.
they could hear that, but I already know from just your whole presence and your energy, I know that you're not finna stay in one box.
I'll take that R&B princess title, though, and then I'm going to take every title after that. I'm still taking it, though. Like, I'm taking that because that's where it started. But I'm definitely going to work on other jobs. Like, I don't want to be known as Honey Baby the R&B artist. I want to be known as Honey Baby the superstar, Honey Baby the pop star, because when you think of a pop star, you think of Rihanna, like Beyonce. Like, those are superstars, pop stars, and they don't necessarily make pop music, but a pop star is an overall star.
No, they do make pop,
popularity.
they do make pop music.
They do, but that's not their one genre.
No, black folks, you can't say pop music because they don't understand that's popular music.
Exactly.
R&B is not popular music. It's just a genre
it's just
for
R&B.
Exactly.
I want to be known as a pop star.
Yeah. Worldwide.
Like, worldwide. Like, I want my music to hit so many people of so many different genres and so many different places of the world. Like, I want to be more.
I get it.
And that's what I'm working on right now, but that's a slow build because at the end of the day, I still am R&B right now. I still make majority R&B music, but even on my EP, like, I wouldn't consider it a a full R&B project.
Nah.
How are the artists in the music industry that you've ran into, like, how do they feel? Like
it depends on what day it is.
Because I'm pretty sure, like, I mean, before you know, when you were just doing it for rec, and now, like, people really know who you are.
Oh, yeah, no.
So, like,
it is funny. It's funny when I go to, like, okay, so when I went to the BET Awards.
Perfect example, yep.
Yeah, I went to the BET Awards, so many artists there. And it's just so funny because it's like, oh, I forgot I know this person. Or, oh, shit, this person do know me. And it's like, I know them too. But sometimes, like, because I'm so in New York and, like, Jersey, we just keep seeing the same people all the time. Like, we all know each other.
It's a community.
Yeah, so it's like, all right, I know these people, but when you go somewhere else, you forget your celebrity, or like you forget how many people know you, or how many people may have came across you, or who've talked about you to so and so. It's like, oh shit, okay, oh I really am honey baby. Like I'll be forgetting that like I have status.
So what's that feeling like though? Because I mean, you were a fan before you made it. So like now that you up there with them, like how does that feel? Like what's that feeling like? If let's just say like a Mary J comes up, she'll be like, "Yo, what up?" And you're like, "Oh shit, Mary really fuck with me. Like she know who I am." Like
it's so dope because it's like you watch these people on TV, you watch these people on your phone, you've been following them. You might have followed like somebody's whole career, and it's like it'd be so surreal the first time. Like
especially how you met Kehlani.
Yeah, like that be like surreal moments. And then, you know, once it's surreal, once you're out of that moment, it's like, oh, wait, these people are my peers now. So after a while, that like, it kind of like goes in the back of my head, like in a sense, like when I met Mary, I was like so excited, and then I was so excited the whole day, and I went back and I was like, wow, it's so crazy, that's my peer now. Like the interaction is different.
Queen.
Yeah, so it's like I'm not meeting you as a fan, which I am, but I'm meeting you as a peer now. Like I'm in the same world as icons. It's so crazy to think about, but that's reality. So sometimes it sets in and sometimes it don't.
I got a 2-part question, right? Is the industry what you thought it was?
Yeah. I did the research.
Or
Yeah.
like 100%.
Yes. I knew that there was going to be times where things are not going to go my way. I knew that when it comes to a lot of things, like you're working with other people. You are the artist, but you're still working with other people, and you still have to listen to what's going on around you. I knew it was a game. I think just the differences of actually being in it and actually having to go through the things that you hear about. It's like, fuck, like, ugh. But yeah, I knew it. I think just learning about it is different. But I did my research for sure. Like, I had to know, like, because you hear horror stories about the industry.
Yeah,
like,
that was about to be my second question.
yeah, so that doesn't like that. Obviously, it didn't, but like, especially being a female in the game, like all the shit that you know what I'm saying, like the toe tag on females, what they had to do to get on, like. Did any of that cross your mind? Like, damn, they bugging. I'm not doing all of that to get on.
Yeah, it definitely does. But I feel like I'll never be in a position that they were in to do that. Like, you don't know what people are telling people or what somebody has to do to survive to get to where they're going. So I'll never judge anybody for what they did. I just didn't have to do that. I'm very well protected. But, yeah, like, that happens in anything, though. It's not just the industry. Everybody got to do what they get to survive. With anything. Like, so if somebody went to go fuck a producer because they needed to go get some beats, girl, I hope you got them beats. Like,
and that tape was fire.
Yeah. Like, and if you got them beats, shout out to you because you had to get it how you live. Like, bitches out here got to survive. Niggas too. I don't know what they doing. Would I recommend you do that? No.
No diddy.
Like, don't do that. But if you're out here doing what you got to do to survive, who am I to judge you? Because people think about it like, oh, they tried to do that to get some beat, and bitches out there fucking they fucking bosses to get bigger checks. Like, so it's not just the music industry; it's going on everywhere.
It's spoken about more in the music industry though, like
because it's an entertainment. Yeah.
That shit been going on since fucking
I mean, it's
slave times, bruh.
It is what it is.
But I want to touch a little bit on your mental health as far as we were speaking about the first album. Now you was going through all that.
Yeah.
That made you write them songs. How did you pull yourself out of that? Like what type of, I don't know, was it therapy or was the music that you was writing the therapy for? Like what type of, how did you deal with that?
Writing definitely was like a scapegoat, brings me into a different world. It's a way to release my feelings without having to talk to somebody about it 24/7 and repeating myself. Also time, changing my environment, and my life just changing drastically. In the last 3 years, for me, that just kind of helped me. I think everybody's situation is different. I think if I wasn't in the space that I'm at now, especially with the way my life is going and just like being able to like fully live out my dream, I don't know if my mental health would be as in the place that it is now. But thankfully for me and the way that God has my life set up and planned, that's just the way it happened. With time, my life changed for the better and put me in a lot of, like in a positive environment for me to heal and change my thought process.
Get out that environment.
Yeah, and then also, I keep the people I keep around me are good for me. So just keeping people around me that uplift me and, want to see me do better and help me do better, that just will help for me. I do recommend therapy for people, though, because mental health doesn't just go away with time. It's always there. Even if you feel like you're super happy, that shit could come bite you in the ass at any time. Go seek therapy, Pookie.
Yo, so give me your first aha moment. Your first moment where you was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely in the building. I'm in the building. I'm not like you said, I'm one of their peers now. Like this shit ain't no more me trying to get on and I gotta do this, I gotta do that, and I'm here.
I don't know. Aha moments don't hit me like that for real.
All right, so when was the first time you heard your record on the radio? Because that's a big look.
The first record that ever went on the radio, I wasn't even singing.
What was it?
It was a rap song I did.
Oh, word?
Yeah. But I cried and everything. It was like really cool to hear myself on the radio. But when I heard Touching on the radio,
okay, so let's talk about that.
I was like, okay, that's me. I knew it was gonna be on the radio because I was signed to a label and they were setting it up. But then when I kept hearing it, I was like, yo, what the fuck? And I couldn't catch it for a long time. Like it was playing on the radio constantly and I never caught it. And every time I would catch it, it was on like Hot 97, 105.1. And anytime I would catch it, it'll like be a conversation that I just had about my career or me being sad about something that didn't happen. Yeah, and it's like you get in a car and it's like, no, bitch, keep going, keep going, keep going. Like this is you in the right path. Every single time I caught it, it was always after something like that. And I was like, this shit is so crazy. Like, what the fuck? Oh my God, that's me singing that. Yeah.
So was it mixed show or was it programmed? Do you remember?
I don't know. I just know it was late night. I was coming out of POPO the first time I ever heard Touching on the radio.
Okay.
Because I was like, oh my God, I finally fucking caught it. What the fuck? And it was like as soon as I got in the car, it wasn't like we was driving. I literally got in the car turned on, and that was the first thing we heard.
That's dope. Mm-hmm. That feeling must have been
ridiculous. It feels so good.
Ridiculous. Especially when Busta got on there. That shit had to just take your brain. Your mind must have been blown with that one, though.
Yeah, that was real dope. That was a dope experience.
How did that come about? Because you part of the crew, right? He got a crew. Like, are you part of his team?
No.
Okay, but you did the remix.
Yeah. Okay. I did the remix with Trillion. It came about. I think it came about through James for real because I think the way it happened was we were all eating at Legos Fashion Week. It was cold as fuck outside. I had on a coat with no pants and boots.
Yeah, you was wilding.
With this hat, I literally had this hat on too.
You was wilding.
And then they were like, oh, you got to go downstairs because you got to meet Busta. And then I went next door to the studio and he was there. And yeah, it felt like I knew him forever. It didn't feel like I was meeting Busta Rhymes. It felt like I was meeting an older brother that I didn't know I had. That's how it felt. And I love when stuff feel like that.
Organic. Like
organic and just like his aura is so big. His energy's so big. He's so amazing. Yeah. He's very accepting. And then he played me the remix, and I was like, oh, my God. And I called my mama, and he was just so nice to my mom. And, yeah, so that was really dope.
Shout out to Trill and Busta, man.
Yup.
So any collaborations that you want to have in the future?
Yeah.
Or which one is your favorite so far? And the question I just asked.
My favorite so far... I really love the song I did with Fort Fargo.
Mm.
I love that song. I really love that song. And I really look forward to just working with a lot of different artists. Obviously, my dream collabs would be Drake, Kehlani, Miley Cyrus, obviously. But I really want to, I'm like a go big or go home type bitch. Like, give me Rihanna. Give me Beyonce.
Why not? Shoot for the moon.
Yes.
Why not?
Please, Beyonce.
I mean, listen, they started just like you did. You know what I'm saying? So they kept banging. They got their weight up.
Yeah, like
You know
the girl
what I'm saying?
rappers, like Megan. I would love to work with Megan Thee Stallion. I think me and her would sound like so good together. Cardi, yeah.
See, the beautiful thing is that you said yourself that you manifested this whole thing. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure all those things that you have in your mind, you finna make it happen.
Fuck yeah. Everything that I think about comes to fruition. Whether it's today, tomorrow, a year or two, it's all gonna come to me. When I first got into manifestation, I thought everything was gonna come in like 365 days. Like, yes, I gotta get this shit tomorrow. But now that I look at it, I'm like, okay, I see how it works, because when I look back at everything that's happened to me all those years, I could see the way everything that I manifested happened, when it came, what little piece did this, how did it, I could just see the whole map and the whole puzzle. I'm like, wow, that's so crazy how, the universe works.
I got 2 questions real quick. Pardon me, bro. So, you rather make the music or perform? That's one question, and I'll go with the second one after that.
I love making music. I love it, and I like to perform. I think when it comes to performing, it depends on the audience right now, because I'm still a growing artist. So when that energy is insane, I love it, because I love being able to feed off of the energy that's given to me. But making music is that shit's let me not say that. That's like taking drugs. That's like popping shrooms. And everything just oh my God, that's how it feels. It's such an exhilarating feeling, especially when you're working with people. Because when you're home and you're writing music, it's very therapeutic because you're by yourself. But when I'm in a studio with people and other creatives, and especially in LA, I love working with Fresh. That, when I know I'm going to LA to work with Fresh, I know I'm finna have a good fucking time. And I know whatever we're doing is gonna be fun to make. I love making music.
All right.
Yeah.
Second question is your upcoming project.
Yeah.
What's the focus on it? How many tracks? Do we got slow songs? Is it R&B? First of all, is it in a box, or you just thinking out of it? You just pulling from every direction and putting it together? This is who I am, as opposed to the first project.
This project was intentional. The last project wasn't intentional. This was an intentional project. I wouldn't put it in a box. There is different flavors for different genres, for different types of peoples, for people going through anything in life. Everybody will get a taste of something that will satisfy their needs on this project. This project is very raw. That's why it's called Raw Honey. It's vulnerable, but I feel like a lot of the sounds on there definitely describe, or a lot of the sounds on there feel like you're around me. Whether it's very bubbly or the shit that I'm talking is just very authentic, organic, and me. I love this project. I'm so excited for it. Yeah, it makes my pee-pee hard.
So why in the EP and not a full blown?
I'm not ready for an album yet.
Why not?
Because I'm I think albums are super big. That's a really big moment. And although I found myself, I'm still finding it. When I do my album, I want to be able to fully, to full throttle into all the sounds that I want to play with.
Okay.
When I do my debut album. This is me doing it and being able to do it and nobody telling me no.
So would you call this more like a mixtape vibe?
Nah, this actually feels like an album.
It feels like an album.
Yeah, it's just so great. It feels like an album.
Any features on it, or it's all you? We just gotta wait for it.
How many tracks we got?
8.
8. Cool, I like that.
All right, so it's there then.
Listen,
like
that's
like
you already.
I'm trying to think about the numbers because
listen,
we was thinking about taking something off and putting it back on. So it's 8 projects.
You almost there for a full project. 8, you know what I'm saying?
So
EP's like 5.
Yeah, it's an EP on steroids because the EP is like 6 max.
Yeah,
you
I
said
ain't giving
8.
niggas 6. No, that's an LP.
EP?
LP and EP are 2 different things.
Yeah.
But keep over there, think about it.
No, because you just confused the shit out of me. LP's an album, EP's like
LP isn't an album.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
LP's an
Hey
album.
Siri, what's the difference between an LP and an EP? Watch this.
Let's see what Siri says. From my knowledge.
Bitch, not a nurse.
You forgot about that one, huh?
Hey Siri. Hey Siri.
Bum ass iPhone.
What is the difference between an EP project and an LP project?
And
I'm
music.
telling you, LP
In music.
LP's is the album.
Yeah, LP's album. But EP.
No, an EP typically has 3 to 5, an LP has 6 to 12. An album normally actually is supposed to have 20.
Nah, that's this day and age, not our day and age.
Well, I'm young. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. Listen, don't worry about it.
No, on my vinyls, they got like 20 songs.
Listen, Thriller was 10 songs.
Hold on.
It's all good. I got time.
See, this
But
is
why you thinking about that, right? What was the question I wanted to ask? 'Cause it just left me.
Mary J. Blige album
what
has
type of-
17.
What type of legacy you trying to leave?
The biggest
You
legacy.
know what I'm saying? When it's all said and done, what do you want people to say about Honey Baby?
I want people to say that Honey Baby was an icon. She can never be replicated. You could try to do it, but she's irreplaceable. She's done everything that there is to be done. She made amazing music. She has so many plaques. She made history. She beat records. She has so many awards. She had a very successful brand. And when I'm old, and I'll never be wrinkly. When I'm old, I want to get one of them Vanguard VMA awards. Like, I want people to do all that big shebang and the tributes to me. Like, I want to be known as Honey Baby the icon. An icon is iconic because everything they do is iconic. Anything I touch turn to gold. My name's Honey.
Okay.
Feel you. And one more thing.
Yeah,
One more thing.
Media traded.
One more thing, and I'll give it to my brother. Any advice you got for any aspiring females that's trying to get in the game?
Don't pop that pussy, pop them checks, period.
That's great. That's a great one. So listen, we want to thank you for coming to the Dulce Lounge. You know what I'm saying? We got right to it. You got a project coming out.
Yep.
I know you hyped for it. I'm sure your team's gonna have you on the road.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be blessing them stages.
Yes, I am. I'm going on tour with St. John.
All right. So
Okay.
that's your camera right
Yeah,
there.
tell everybody.
Give your socials. Let them know what's going on, where they could catch you, and
Hey, my name's Honey Baby, Bxby. This is my ASMR. Now I'm going on tour with St. John, March 22nd. Make sure y'all get them tickets to come see your girl. My EP's coming out, Raw Honey, bitty soon. My single Right on Time will be out February 28th. Make sure you go cop that ASAP, pre-save. You already know, okay? You can follow me at It's Honey Baby, Bxby. No, A, we never average. And no, I'm not from the Bronx. From Jersey, period. Do whatever you say, period.
If we do say so ourselves for her toxic ass, and we out of here.